Dynamic class today again, but we're not doing any Surya Namaskars to start off with. We'll warm ourselves up with the cat, with the tiger, and moving into a down dog. And we'll be holding postures for only about 3 breaths or so in the standing postures. Let's start. Not standing up, get onto your hands and knees. We'll start with the cat pose. Hands and knees on the ground, flat back, neutral neck. And let's start with Marjarasana. Breathe in, dipped back, look up. Breathe out, hunched back, head down. Inhale up, exhale down, up, down. One more, up and down. Return to neutral. And now we'll go for the tiger. There's no need to deepen the back bend too much. Remember, this is just the beginning of class, it's just to warm up. Knees a little closer to each other than usual, just a little bit. That helps with balance. Let's go right leg back. Wait here for a moment. Inhale, right leg straight up. No need to go too high. And exhale, knee to nose. Back and up. Exhale, forward, knee to nose. Back and up. Exhale, knee to nose. Voila, last one. Back and up. Exhale, knee to nose or even to the forehead and down. Left leg back, absolutely straight, level hips. The key here is level hips. Let's start. Inhale, left leg up straight with a bit of a curve. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back first, then go up. Exhale, forward. 3, back and up. Exhale, head to knee. 4, back and up. Exhale, head to knee. Last one. Leg back, breathing in, go up. Breathing out, head to knee and down. Sit back on your heels and give your wrists a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a shake, maybe even your shoulders shrugging a bit in both directions. Okay, moving from a plank to a down dog. That's it. We're not going down to the ground. We're not doing the cobra, just plank to down dog. Hands forward, get into the plank. Remember to keep your lower back absolutely active when you're in the plank. Do not let the lower back dip. Breathe in, breathe out, push into a down dog. And if you want to bend your knees a little bit here, you're welcome to do so. Inhale forward, protracted shoulders. Exhale back, down dog. Inhale forward, neutral neck. Exhale, down dog. Inhale forward, plank. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Inhale, shoulders forward. And exhale, down dog. And that's it. We're done with that. Once again, knees down. Sit back on your heels and give your wrists a bit of a roll. Now, lunging forward. But rather than take the foot inside in its usual place, we'll take the foot outside the hand. And of course, that's a lot easier for the hips. And this is practically the last part of the warm up. So all this was to replace the Surya Namaskars. From there, we start practice and more instructions will follow then. Hands forward, get into a down dog, nice and comfortable. Right leg all the way forward, outside the hand, back knee touch. Breathing out, down dog. Left outside the hand, right knee touch. Down dog. Right forward, outside. Look ahead, push your hips forward. Down dog. Left, down dog. Now knees down, sit for a moment, shake your wrist, shrug your shoulders while I explain the next one. Practically the same thing, but the only difference is now you're lifting the leg up before throwing it forward. Now, when you lift up, don't kick it up, lift it up. And it doesn't have to go too high, it really doesn't. So you're here, keep your hips level. You're in the down dog, you'll go right leg up. Doesn't matter if you can't go too high, just do whatever little you can, and then from there, back knee touch. All right? Travel back, left leg up. Maybe it's high, maybe it's not. Outside the hand. So almost the same thing with a little addition. Let's get into this. Downward facing dog. Let's start. Right leg up, right leg forward, back knee touch. Step back, down dog with an exhale. Left up, left forward, outside the hand. Keep looking ahead. Do not drop your head down. Down dog. Right up, right leg forward, outside the hand today. Down dog. And the last one coming up, up, left leg forward, outside the hand. And that's it. Downward facing dog. Walk your heels a bit, shake about slightly, and bend your knees, step forward, inhale, come on up. Standing postures, go easy. There's really no need to stretch too much. Of course, as you get warmer, maybe you can deepen your stretches. Feet slightly apart, parallel feet, arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in and breathe out down into Utkatasana. Do less. We're here only for 3 breaths. Exhale, fold over into Uttanasana. Maybe your knees are bent, maybe your legs are straight, all okay. I would recommend slightly bent knees for now. Hands on the ground beside your feet, left leg all the way back, absolutely straight. Back foot flat, heel turning in, cartwheel yourself up into Virabhadrasana 2. Chest facing the side, arms front and back. Cartwheel yourself down to the ground again. Over here, lift up the back heel. Maybe you need to step a little closer with the back foot. Body up, arms up into Warrior One variation. High crescent lunge. So it's not a traditional Warrior One. The back heel is up. And that's enough. Back knee touching the ground, hands on thigh for a moment. Let's go to the last posture in this sequence. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, cross over as deep as you can. Push your palms into each other. And if you like, left leg straight. Release, hands down to the ground. Step back into plank. Down to the mat, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, chest up, cobra, really gentle, nothing too strong. Exhale, down dog, hips back. And if you can, you're jumping forward or hopping forward. Bend your knees, hop to the front. Inhale, half up. Exhale, all the way down. And then coming on up, just like a sun salutation. Reach up, do not go back. Just reach up for the ceiling. Release. Now, that little thing is what we'll do at the end of every cycle of standing postures. Let's do exactly the same thing on the left leg, feet slightly apart. Inhale, arms up to shoulder height. Start the seat down, down, only as low as you like. Breathe in, breathe out, fold over, hands down, maybe bent knees, maybe straight legs, whatever you can manage for now. Make sure you're dropping your head. Hands beside the feet, right leg steps all the way back, simple high lunge. Back foot flat, cartwheeling up into Virabhadrasana 2, chest facing the side, arms in one straight line, and maybe looking forward even. Hands down to the ground. Lift up the right heel first. Maybe you need to step a little closer with the right foot. That's just to make it safer. Body up, arms up, high crescent lunge. Back leg as straight as possible. You're welcome to come higher to make it safer for you. Right knee down, hands on thigh. Breathing in, right arm up. Exhale, take your time with the cross. Cross as deep as you can over that left thigh. Once you're here, now push your palms into each other. Focus on the twist. If you like, right leg straight. Release, hands down. Step back into plank. Down to the mat, knees, chest, and chin. Flat on the floor, cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Bend your knees, hop to the front. Inhale, half up. Exhale, all the way down. And inhale, come on up. Arms straight up. Don't look up. Do not curve back. Release. Next sequence, similar, but not the same. Feet together for this one. Feet stuck together. Knees bent, arms up. Could be from the side, could be from the front, whatever works for you. Go, arms up. And you're trying to form one straight line from your hands to your hips. A bit of a forward lean, if possible. Join your palms and look at your thumbs, if possible. Remember, do not curve the lower back too much. It's just a tiny bit, if at all. Breathe in and breathe out. Fold over, feet together into Uttanasana. Again, bent knees is okay. From here itself, your hands are beside your feet, left leg all the way back, knee touching the ground. Wait. Just wait here for a second. We're not really doing this one. Now, lift off the back knee, step closer. Back foot flat on the ground, heel turning slightly inward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold over into pyramid. Parshottan. Right knee bent. Get your hands forward in line with the foot. Take the back leg further back, knee touching the ground, arms up, low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. If you can, curve back a little bit. Arms up, hands down. From here, lift off the back knee, step closer again, pyramid sort of distance. We're finishing off with a revolving triangle, back foot flat, front leg straight. Inhale, look up. Exhale, finishing with revolving triangle, left hand down. Use a block if you need it. Right arm up, turning your chest to the right. Breathe in, bending the front knee, both hands down to the mat. Stepping back into plank and to the ground, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, jump or step if you have to the front. Inhale, half up or head up. Exhale, down completely. And inhale, all the way up. Straight, flat back, no curving today. And release. We have to do that on the left leg still. Feet together, knees bent, arms up. If possible, palms together and look up at the thumbs. Utkatasana. Breathe in, breathe out, fold over, Uttan. Maybe straight legs, maybe bent knees. Right leg all the way back, knee touching the ground, sitting in your low lunge for just a second, just maybe 2 seconds or so. Now, lift off, step closer with the back foot. Inhale, half up, and we're going into Parshvottan pyramid. Breathe out all the way down. If you have to keep the left knee bent, you're welcome to do so, but if possible, left leg straight. Left knee bent. Get your hands forward. And now take the right leg all the way back into a lunge again. Back knee touching the ground. Body up, arms up. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, curve back. Arms up to ceiling. Then hands down. Lift off the back knee. Step closer with the right foot. Enough distance for revolving triangle. Breathe in, look up. Hopefully, both your legs are straight. Breathe out, twist. Right hand on the ground. Use blocks if you need them. Turn your chest, left arm up. Beautiful. Left knee bent, hands down. Stepping back into plank. To the mat, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Bending your knees, breathing in as you jump or step forward, head up. all the way down and all the way up. Reach for the ceiling. Really flatten your lower back, tuck the tail in, extremely vertical feeling. Release. Last standing set. Now be a little careful with this, all right? Let me explain it before we go ahead so that there's less confusion. You'll be starting off with a one legged squat. Fine. Now from here, maybe all you can do is fold over in your squat. So your right knee is quite bent. But if at all possible, after this, you will release and then get your left leg in a half lotus. And that's going to be tricky for most of us. So that's why I give you this option. Half lotus. All right. That's, of course, a lot stronger on the knee. And then folding forward. All right. So choose which one you want to do. Let's go. We'll start with the right knee bent. Right knee in figure four, right leg in figure four. Palms touch, elbows out. Breathe in and go into a one-legged utkat. Remember, because it's on one leg, you need to push your hips back as you go deeper. And just stay here in this position. That's it. Don't go any deeper for now. Now, from here, maybe you'll just fold over with the knee bent like that. Or if you'd like to do it stronger, get into a half lotus and then fold over. Now, right, nice and gentle, knee bent, looking forward. Inhale up, slow, slow, slow. Release the figure four or the half lotus, whatever you got going on. Now, I'll turn sideways for you. Left hand on hip or left arm out to the side, your choice. Right leg out in front of you. Left arm out, better for balance. Right leg to the right. From there itself. Come back to the center and then release the right leg. Now, slightly confusing, but we're changing legs for the next one. Right arm up, left hand, left foot outside grab. Going into a standing bow, breathe in and breathe out. Standing bow, as less as you want. You really don't have to make this too deep. Inhale, return. Left leg down, right arm down. And to finish this one, again, right knee up. To make it easy, just grab the shin. To make it harder, grab the toe. Right hand on lower back. Some of us will straighten the right leg and turn. After you've turned, right arm back. Beautiful. Release. Come back. Breathe in. Fold over. Step back into plank. Down to the ground. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, chest up, cobra. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Knees bent, hop to the front. Half up. All the way down. And all the way up. Release. All of those on the other side. Let's go. Left leg in figure four. Palms touch, elbows out. Breathe in and go into your one legged squat. Please take care of the knee. Pushing the hips further back, the deeper you go, really helps. Now, if you like, just sit deeper and fold over. But if you can, come on up, change that figure four into a half lotus, and then folding over, hands down to the ground. Right knee bent, inhale, come on up. Release the leg. And once again, I'll stand sideways for you. Right hand on hip, left knee up, two fingers grab the big toe, left leg forward, hand to big toe posture. Right arm out to the side, slowly moving that left leg out to the side, to the left. Come back to the center first. Release. And now a bit of a change. Feet together, left arm up. Right hand, right foot, hold. Outside grab. Breathe in, breathe out, standing bow. Also known as the easy Lord of the Dance pose, Saral Natarajasana. No need to make it too deep. Inhale, release, come on up. Leg down, arm down. Left leg up, knee bent. Easy variation, grab the shin and turn. Harder variation, grab the foot. Straight leg and then turn. And depending on how comfortable you are, left arm back. Return, legs down, arms down. Beautiful. Breathe in. Fold over, hands touch the ground, step back into plank. Down to the mat, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra, chest up. Exhale, down dog, hips back. And there's no need to come up. Just lie down on the ground for a moment. Standing posture is done. We're now starting with groundwork. Okay, that's enough rest. Let's begin. Left hand near your chest, right arm forward. Inhale, right arm, left leg up. Down. Wait. Same side, but now left hand holding onto the foot. So it's a one legged or a one armed bow. Inhale, right arm, left leg up. Try not to turn the shoulders. Do less if you have to. Down. Okay, transition. Hands near your chest. Lift off into Chaturanga Dandasana like the low part of a push up. Lift off. Now turn the feet upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Shoulders forward in the plank. And as slow or as fast as you like, down into Chaturanga. Hold for a second and then flat on the ground. Left arm forward, right hand perfectly near the chest. Inhale, left arm, right leg up. Do not twist at the hips. Release. Bend the right knee, Right hand, right foot, hold. Inhale up, left arm, right leg. Down. Release your leg, hands near chest, toes tucked under, Chaturanga Dandasana. Turn the feet, upward facing dog. Push your hips back, downward facing dog. Shoulders forward. Slow descent into Chaturanga. Hold for just a moment and then flatten the ground. Both hands forward. Pushing with your fingertips, chest up. Now lifting your legs off the ground. To make it harder, keep your legs together. To make it easier, feet apart. And let's go arms up as well. Down, wait for a moment. Bend both your knees. Grab one foot at a time. We're going into Dhanurasana, the bow, but this time the real thing with both legs. Once you've got the grab, breathe in, look forward, roll your chest off the ground, and start lifting your thighs up as well. Down. Wonderful. Back bend's done. Hands near your chest, toes tucked under, Chaturanga Dandasana. Turn the feet, upward dog. Hips push back, downward facing dog. Shake about a bit, back bend's done. And sit with simple cross legs. Right leg in front, Sukh Asana, simple cross legs. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, turn to the right. So left hand on right knee, right hand behind you, turn. Return to center. If at all possible, you don't have to do this. Right leg in half lotus. So right leg on top. Once again, turning to the right, left arm up. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Walk as much as you can with that right hand. And if you can, right arm around the back, grabbing onto the foot. Now, if you don't have the foot there, which means if you're doing Sukhasana instead of half lotus, just try and grab your thigh. Release. Let's do a transition before we change legs. Straight legs out in front of you, Dandasana. Beautiful stuff. Knees bent. Today we're doing the half boat. Arms on knees. Round yourself down, keeping the shoulders off the ground. Make sure your lower back touches. Now you're welcome to stay here, but if possible, straight legs. So this is a very good idea. If you think you don't have the control, knees bent is a good idea. Sit up, feet slightly apart, knees bent, hands behind you. Breathe in, chest open. Breathe out, hips up. And down. Simple cross legs, left leg in front. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, turning to the left. Walk with the fingers of the back hand. Turn as much as you can without leaning. Return to center. If at all possible, left leg in half lotus. Again, right arm up. Right hand on left knee. Turn, turn. And if possible, left arm around your back, grabbing onto that foot. Release. Releasing the back arm first, slowly coming to the center. Straight legs. Transition time, Dandasana. Push your hands into the ground. Make sure your back is absolutely straight. Broad shoulders. Shoulders depressed away from your ears. So you're not elevating your shoulders, you're pushing them down. Knees bent, Ardha Navasana. Rounding yourself down so only the lower and maybe the middle back touch the floor. Make sure the lower back goes down. That'll keep you safe. Even if you're doing less like this, it's okay. But lower back on the floor. Maybe legs straight, maybe not. And let's stay here for some time. Sit up. Feet slightly apart, knees bent, hands behind you. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, lift. Flat tummy when you lift. And down, relax, release, let it go. All right. Time to change things a little bit. Seated forward bends. Right leg forward, left knee out to the side. Now, before you do anything, left knee pointing back a little bit. So you need to open this angle. We're going sideways and down into a revolving head to knee. Right hand inside the shin, left arm up beside your head. And really slow, use this right hand for control. Travel sideways and down towards the right foot. If you can, go for a grab. Remember, you're welcome to do less, but do not turn your chest to face the floor. Gentle, release, push yourself back up. Keep that right leg in front, but now face forward. So your left knee now points out to the side. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, grabbing the outside of the foot, turn. So this is a twist over here. Turn. You're not pulling yourself down, at least not yet. Release, come back. Now, once again, I'm going to confuse you a little bit. Open out that angle. So again, left knee pointing back about 45 degrees. Hands on the ground, you're facing exactly in the center of this angle. So you're not looking there. You're definitely not looking there. You're exactly in the center of that angle. As less as you like, use your arms for support. Breathe in and really slow slide or walk forward. You're welcome to bend your elbows. It's okay. Now, do less. Completely all right to do less. In fact, it's more sensible. Look up. Slow, push yourself back, walk back with your hands, and again for the last time now, face forward. So left knee pointing to the left. We're finishing off with a proper Janu Shirshasana, head to knee posture, but today we'll do rounded back, right knee bent, Fingers interlocked. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, go forward, hook the foot. Breathe in, look up for a moment. Breathe out, rounding your back and shoulders, forehead touches your knee. And only if you can, with your forehead touching your knee, straighten out that right leg. So it's a rounded one, not a flat back one. Forehead to knee. Keep your fingers interlocked, but release the foot. Uncurl yourself back, back, and then uncurl yourself up. Reach up full length and release. Transition, Dandasana. Straight legs. Knees bent. Elbows or forearms on your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hunch. Round your way down. Lower back down. Straight legs if possible. Ardha Navasana. Sit up, feet apart, knees bent, hands behind you. Breathing in, open up. Breathing out, lift up. And down. All of those forward bends on the left leg. So left leg straight out in front, right knee bent, pointing out to the side, but going sideways first. So open up the angle. Right knee pointing back about 45 degrees, chest facing the side, left hand on the ground inside your shin, right arm up beside your head. Inhale and exhale slowly, sideways and down towards the left foot. Parivritta Janu Shirshasana, revolving head to knee. Release, slow, helping yourself back up, and then facing forward again, right knee pointing to the right. A little twist here before we continue. Right arm up, right hand holding onto the left foot or the shin, doesn't matter. Focus on the turn. We're not pulling ourselves down. Right arm is absolutely straight. You're just thinking about turning. Push with the left hand. Release. And once again, pointing your right knee back about 45 degrees. So it's a slightly open angle. I'll just change direction so you can see me. There we go. Right knee going back, chest facing slightly sideways. Hands on the ground directly in front of your body. Breathe in and exhale. Go forward and down. Do less if you have to. You're exactly in the middle of your thighs. Look up, breathe in, push yourself back up, and return that right knee to the side. You're now facing forward. Last one here. Fingers interlocked, both arms up. Starting with the left knee slightly bent is always a good idea. Some of us don't need to, right? But it's a good idea. Breathe in, breathe out, hook the foot. Now, do not grab the heel. You're actually pulling just below the toe line. So the idea is to constantly pull your toes towards yourself. So no grabbing the heel. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, hunch, forehead to knee, rounded shoulders, elbows pointing downward. With forehead touching the knee, maybe you can straighten the left leg, maybe you can't. But whatever you do, forehead touching knee. Keeping your fingers interlocked, release the grab of the foot, round yourself back, and then finally unround yourself up. Release, Dandasana. Hands pushing to the ground. Knees bent, arms on knees, rounding down, lower back touch. If at all possible, legs straight. You should not feel this in your back. If you're feeling this in your back, you've done too much or you're doing something wrong. It's all in the anterior chain. Release, knees bent, feet slightly apart, hands behind you. Inhale, chest and shoulders open. Exhale, up. Easy reverse plank, also known as the table. And down. Okay, that's it. We're here at our final active cycle. Now, it's not going to be very long, but it's going to be a little bit of work. Now, pay attention to the instructions as far as the legs are concerned. All right, we're doing the planks. If you'd like to do your side plank on your forearms or even your plank on your forearms, you're more than welcome to do so. Let's go. Get into a plank. And this first one's fairly simple, left leg off the ground. Don't take it too high. If possible. Now, we can't call it a chaturanga, but we're going down with that left foot off the ground. There we go. So it's a trianga down. Now, put the left foot down, turn the feet, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Shoulders forward into plank. Right foot off. No need to go too high. Going down, elbows bent into a low plank. Now, touch the other foot to the ground, turn the feet, upward facing dog, lift off. Downward facing dog, push back. Okay, next. Now this changes a bit. Shoulders forward in the plank. We're doing side plank, so if you want to use your forearm, you're more than welcome. Right side down, left arm up. And first, we'll go left leg forward. Left leg forward. Touching the ground here, so this really changes things. Makes it easier. Okay, from here itself, get the left leg back and the right leg forward. And again, that feels slightly different, in fact, completely different. Beautiful. Both hands down, step back into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Shoulders forward, plank. Left down, right up, side plank. Parshva Falak. And this time you'll go right leg a little forward, one step forward. Legs together, but then left leg forward. Both hands down, step back into plank. Breathe in, exhale down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And shake, shake, shake. Active part of class is done. Knees down. Sit for a moment. Give your shoulders a few shrugs. Give your wrists a bit of a roll. Opening and closing the fingers, always very good for the wrist. Shake, shake, shake. And that's it. Shoulder stand followed by a fish. Now, here's the thing today. You don't have to do this, but if possible, I'll ask you to do the fish either in simple cross legs or in a full lotus. The thing with the fish is it does not work in the half lotus because the knee just starts popping out of place. Now things change. If you ask me, a full lotus is actually easier because your legs are tied up. Anyway, let me just show this to you before we actually get into it. So you rinse simple cross legs, you lie down and wait here for a while. This is very relaxing for the lower back. Then, now you can't reach the feet because it's simple cross legs. In lotus, you can actually grab the feet. Get your palm just under your butt or your thighs, push with your elbows and top of the head on the ground. If you have a full lotus, of course, you will grab the feet and then push your elbows down into the ground. All right, but that's up to you. So remember that when it comes, only easy shoulder stand today. We're not trying to do anything too fantastic looking. Lying down on the ground, legs up. As your legs come towards your face, your elbows push into the ground, and you got your hands on your lower back. And stay here, just in this bunch with that little flex in the hips. Get your legs a little lower towards your head, just a bit. Flatten your arms on the ground behind you and control the descent of your hips. Once you're down here, knees bent, feet down, wait for a moment. Now, your choice, either simple cross legs, right leg in front, or full lotus, right leg first, whichever one you choose. Lying down for a moment with your arms back overhead. Now, please remember, especially if you're doing Sukh Asana, get your arms as close to you as possible. All right. So if you're doing Sukh Asana, your hands will go just under your thighs or your butt. If you're in full lotus, you will actually grab the feet. And you can also grab the feet later after you curve. Let's start. Inhale, curve, get the top of your head on the ground. People doing lotus, maybe you grab the feet now. Maybe you grab them right in the beginning to start with. So the instructions are different if you're doing full lotus or half or simple cross legs. Matsya asana. Top of the head on the ground, not the back. Gentle release and change the cross of the legs. So maybe it's left leg in front, maybe it's left leg first, depending on which one you are doing. All right, hands in place. People with full lotus, you can also push like I am just now. You can push with your hands behind you. People in Sukh Asana have to jam their hands under their butt and push with the elbows. If at all possible, you will grab the feet in full lotus. So lots of different instructions. Don't let those confuse you. Curve. Beautiful release. Very gently let go of the legs and just lie down over here with knees bent, feet apart, knees knocking into each other. Slow. Shuffle your feet together. Drop down to the side, any side, and slowly push yourself up into a seated position. Waiting over here for a few seconds, absolutely straight, flat back. If you like, you can drop your chin down, maybe even shut your eyes. Palms together, breathe in, and as always, a tiny bow of gratitude.